Hello, fam. All right, so I'm here at work, current work. I am just wanting to do a quick update about my situation and how I'm feeling and what my plan is and really solicit your feedback, all right? Um, so here's the plan. Manager, she came into work the next day. She stepped in. She apologized for the whole misunderstanding and made sure that she reinforced that she's trying to get me some more money, and she'll let me know if she can't, and all that fun stuff. So that hasn't changed anything in my life. I want more money in the sense that gotta double it up. So, like it's some sort of game. It's weird. I'm gonna talk to somebody this weekend that I met on YouTube, and hopefully they'll be able to help me figure out some sort of a plan or how I should be going about trying to win that game. But that's beyond the point. So what I'm focusing on right now is algorithms. So there's three different aspects for the job that I have that I'm trying to get a new one. So I'm a software engineer and I'm trying to get a new job as a software engineer. That may be shocking to some of you, but it's life. So basically there's three categories in the sense that you have algorithms, some sort of product development where you talk about either past projects that you've worked on or projects that you're currently working on. And then lastly, I had this written down. This makes way more sense if I should go get it. I'm not going to go get it. Can't grab papers in interviews. Let's treat this like an interview. That's what I'm doing it for. So yeah, and then the last part is interviews. That's where I am going to use YouTube as a medium to document the interview process, not like in the interview, but like after I get out, how I feel about the place, like what the offer is, all that, and just be super transparent with you guys just because like I don't know why. I'm super lonely, I guess, and being honest here, like not trying to be like sarcastic. I'm lonely and I don't have anybody else in my life to share it with, and yeah, let's do this. So from there, let's see. So basically we've got the algorithms, the project, and the interviews. So as far as interviews go, I've just had like initial phone screens with a few companies letting them know that in about a month is when I'm going to start interviewing just because like I do have to get my algorithm skills back up to par. What this means is that like you don't really use algorithming in a day-to-day environment. And I've been doing product development for about 5 years now, which means like large retail applications, so many users, and just trying to make some money off them. So because of that, the amount of algorithming that you have to do when you're doing just like practical functional programming is not realistic. So I am working on that right now, and it is tedious. Like I feel so stupid at times just because like did I know this in the past? Should I know this now? Am I a bad programmer? So it's definitely going to make me a better programmer just to be able to figure out the proper way to structure things in order to get a job, all right? And so this is just kind of like the signaling in this career that lets people know that one, you're really competent, and that two, you can demonstrate that competence to them in any setting. So in this case, like not actually coding something, but doing it on like a whiteboard or through like a Google document, that's the challenge. So part of the algorithming, what I'm going to break it down into is whiteboarding and actual code development. So in the whiteboarding, that's where I'll explore a couple options that I see just off the fly, where I could talk about it and get really comfortable doing things like that. And I'm doing this because after searching YouTube, there's nobody out there doing these videos in a fun way. That there's just, it's very much clear cut, and that's fine. A lot of people don't have the same passion I do for life, and that's where I am just going to see if my passion can be interesting, because the most interesting one out there was one, very practical application, and then two, the guy was kind of funny, like in a morbid way, but morbid way, and having it where I just really appreciated that because it made it easier to digest. So I'm going to try to learn by teaching a little bit and becoming more comfortable just discussing these things. And yeah, that's my goal overall with that. So for the product development, this is Rap Owl. This is what I've been talking about for a couple of years, that like, you know, I want to build some tool that makes you a better rapper, that when you're freestyle flowing, that like you're in a different state of mind and that you can't always write it down. So recording it and then playing it back and then writing it down and trying to enhance it is very tedious. So the problem space that I'm trying to solve here is making it a simplified workflow for rap writers, or, you know, any songwriter in theory. So my MVP for this is being able to capture the voice, put it on the screen as words, and then save that to some sort of user-based account. The paid version of this would be that you own the data that you're creating and have premium features for the long term. Beyond that, I guess having it where the free version is very collaborative. Anybody out there can look at the rhymes, contribute to them, and make better flows in that variety. So it's essentially doubling down. It's not annotation necessarily, but it kind of helps it where the progressive enhancement of rap rhymes and then adding it on to the legal ownership being with the entity that I'm creating called Rap Owl. That is pretty much what I'm going for. So having it where then if you are a rapper or a music exec, you need to procure rap rhymes. We have things ready to go, already licensed. So I don't really understand like the whole music writing space and how that typically works. So I'm not even going to worry about that right now. I'm just worrying about like actually coding something that takes your voice, stores it, and then I can share with all my friends, or like anybody that wants to rap, become a better rapper in 20 days or something. You know, it's some real clickbait marketing, spend like $1,000 or something just to like try to get like some onboarding through Facebook or Google. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, I started working on MVP and I hated on myself for not realistically finishing it. So yeah, this video is getting so long, but accountability takes a while. Plus, like, you guys got this beautiful background to look at, all right? It's not CGI. This is just one of the many views here. So I'm going to try being able to take advantage of these background views while I have them. And this is where I'm going to do as many talks as I can to explain things that are on my mind and just elucidate my intelligence in such a way that is marketable to other companies from a career perspective. So closing down, wrapping this up, if you guys aren't down for this content, I think I should just create a new channel or something, but I would lose the 700 subscribers I have now, and it seems like for every video I post, like YouTube's only giving me like 2 or 3 subscribers just to kind of like keep me like, you know, going. So I'm not sure if it's better to create like a separate like filter for this sort of content, or adding the additional filter widens the audience so that YouTube markets me to more people than just like Slab City people and other sort of outdoor adventure types. So yeah, I guess my only fear with that is that they judge me because they realize like, oh my god, you do crazy stuff and you're interesting, and that's fine. Most people that judge me, I guess they don't have a full picture of everything, but it's fine. I'm going to, I guess, listen to your guys' feedback, talk to this guy from YouTube who does like vintage records and apparently is like really smart, and get somebody's perspective that is not my own and not from the Bay Area, and yeah, we'll see how it all goes. All right, stay tuned and comment down below and all that weird stuff, and like smash the subscribe, smash the government. All right, like I can't get into this. All right, have a good day.